Welcome back to Sports Jam. Looks like it could be another pretty good season for the Champlin Park volleyball team, and we're joined by a couple of their captains and also Coach John Yunker. And they'll start things out with Peyton Stutelberg, and you guys off to a pretty good start this year. And I know you played some tough competition too, but how do you feel overall about what you've seen so far?
I'm feeling pretty good. We've come a long way from preseason. We're starting to get the things that we're working on in practice, and we're perfecting them.
You guys had a real interesting one with Andover, and how much does that do for your confidence, when you can pull out a tough one like that where it's back and forth and a couple pretty good teams going at it like that?
It definitely helps our motivation, and we're learning how to finish a set and not keep on going back and forth.
Last year you guys got to that section championship match against Osseo, and I know you have some of the team back, but obviously some new players and everything too. How much does that experience carry into the next year for the people that were there and part of it?
It's a lot to look up to. We had a good couple players, a lot of good players last year, but we do this year also.
All right, thanks for joining us, Peyton, and good luck the rest of the way. Sydney Hilley, your team has had some good tests, and talk about the Marshall tournament a little bit. Is that good competition? Is that what you guys needed to push yourselves to be a good team?
Yeah, there's a lot of good teams in Marshall, and it was really good competition. All 5 games were close. It was never like a blowout for either way, so that was really fun to play against some good competition.
You guys did set the bar pretty high with the season that you had last year, but is that something where you feel pressure to try and live up to that as a group, or not really?
No, it's definitely frustrating to get that far and lose, but it doesn't guarantee us anything for this season, so it's actually more motivation to keep getting better and better each year.
Yeah, obviously each team changes a little bit from year to year, and Osseo was a great team, but they graduated some people too, so does that sort of open the door for some of the others around in the section that might think they have a good chance to push through?
Yeah, I think the conference is a lot more even this year. Like, everyone's on the same level, so no game is going to be an easy game for anyone.
Coach John Yunker, give me a progress report on the Rebels from your eyes. Do you like what you've seen so far for the most part?
I do. We have a good mix of players returning from last year and some new ones, and they're working hard, and we're working on things. We're getting better all the time, and the Marshall tournament was a great showcase of where we're at, and to see how we match up against really good teams, and had a similar showing there this year as we did last year. So I feel good about where we're at.
The expectations, once you have some success, become higher. But overall, I think that's what a program needs, to have that feeling all the way from 9th grade through, isn't it, for people to want to be part of a good program?
Yeah, it motivates the players for all of our teams. They see that how exciting it was for us to play last year in the sections and go as far as we did. We haven't done that before, and the players that were around or the new ones coming in, they get excited and say, we want to be a part of that. We want to continue that tradition. So, yeah, it does wonders for a program, and it builds excitement for everybody.
Obviously, there's a lot of conference season to go, but what are your impressions so far of the Northwest Suburban that you've seen?
Sydney mentioned it a little bit. I think the conference is just going to be a little more even this year. Everybody graduates and gets new players every year, but there's a lot of good coaches. We have coaches that have been within the last couple of years have come in, and they're getting their programs going the right way, and it's just going to be a battle every night. With 13 conference matches, there's no nights off, so you got to show up every night, but it's going to be tough every night. So,
thanks so much for joining us, John. Best of luck.
All right, thank you.
John Yunker, the head volleyball coach at Champlin Park High School, and again, you'll be able to see the Rebels in action against Maple Grove coming up Thursday live on 12 Sports.